so popular for so many years, but now we are adding, as you have said quite rightly, the All Hours Glow Foundation. For the simple reason that very often people, when they talk about glow and complexion or glowing complexion, it always comes with some
leave areas such as the cheekbones, just to have a bit of that radiance and that glow, because you want the skin to have that dimension. You don't want the skin to look flat. So if you are going to go in with a little bit of powder, and actually you don't need to use powder because you can just use foundation, but if you didn't want to use powder because you're more of the oilier skin type, just apply it on the areas where you need to, which tend to be the T-zone area. But wow, the skin just looks fine. Very, very nice.
So my personal little technique is the fact that, particularly whenever I try to structure the glow on the skin, the fact that I change my brush movement instead of going into long strings.
That's beautiful. So we're actually going to go in with the powder from the All Hours range. Has anyone else tried the powder? I'm obsessed. Because a lot of people always get worried with powder. They're like, as soon as you put it on, it just kills the whole look and makes the skin look flat, but not with this powder. It still retains that skin-like finish, but it will help to lock in the areas where, for example, you might experience a bit more shine. It's beautiful.
I absolutely love this powder. I mean, for me, the YSL powder is absolutely mind-blowing, and particularly the loose powder. If you haven't tried it, basically, as yet, just seriously run for this, because this is really
So just taking a small brush and very lightly tapping the actual powder, you're able to control the application and still retain that beautiful glow. So if I just show you here, you see that beautiful luminosity? That's all to do with the foundation. I'm not taking that away, I'm just controlling the shine where my model needs it. So beautiful.
Yeah, with this, a small amount over the bridge of the nose as well, if you feel that you have a little bit too much glow and too much bounce back on the bridge of the nose, but then you measure it up accordingly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bronzer, yes.
Have we put bronzer?
Yes, I love
So now, tell me, Odera. Bronzing or contouring?
Oh, I'm more of a bronzing girl, I think personally. What about you, Fred? What do you like?
I'm actually more contouring, so I think we're going to pick two different options.
Yeah, I love this. It's great to have two different makeup artists working together. Absolutely.
That's good.
Okay, so I actually am obsessed with this product. This is one of my most used YSL products, the All Hours Bronzing Finish Powder. Again, the undertones are fantastic, and I think there's this real misconception that you can't use bronzer all year round. I use bronzer every single day, especially now that we're getting to autumn and we're losing that colour, we're not getting the access to the sun. It's a great way to emulate that warmth of the skin and give you that definition. So for me, I actually like to add a bit more warmth to my skin and kind of recreate that sort of bronze that you've just stepped off for a holiday, you've been to Saint-Tropez, that really gorgeous bronze look. And not all bronzers can actually give you that without you looking too artificial or too glittery. What I love is that they're really beautiful, soft matte powder that blend beautifully. And I like to take my bronzer all the way down on the face, but also onto the neck area as well. And there's some great undertones in the range.
So with regards to my contouring technique, what I tend to do is I tend to actually start off with from the back of the face right here, loading my brush with enough bronzer and gliding it literally below the cheeks like this and building up slowly the contour. And what I love about, again, this formula is the fact that it is also infused with skincare benefit. So it means that it will melt.
Juicy and plump. And even though sometimes you can use some lip plumping products, but it makes the lips quite dry, because you've got these really beautiful hydrating ingredients in there, it really does give you that care and that nourishment for the lips at the same time. It's stunning.
If somebody wants...
You guys got any questions at all?
I've got a question.
Yes, of course.
Slightly off topic, fine lines, how are we tackling those? And obviously, because once the makeup's on, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Unless you really worked on good application.
Yeah, so definitely skin prep is very important. So if your skin is quite sort of dehydrated, you don't